Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. How's everyone doing today? Happy Thursday, guys. Look at that. Ooh, we got Mr. Dixie Flatlining tuning in live from Las Vegas, Nevada. John M tuning in from retirement. Flexa tuning in from earbuds. And Giovanni tuning in from the moon. Waterfly tuning in from America. Smash the like button on your way in. Appreciate you guys for being here. Absolute legends, every single one of you. And that, my friends, is why we're all about to become rich as F. Call your mother. Tell you can't make it to Thanksgiving this year. And then show up with a Hummer limousine. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for being here. Happy Thursday. We got Dixie, Evan, and Zach, all live from Las Vegas, Nevada. Zach yet to respond to the challenge. He accepted it, but he accepted it a week ago as well, and I still received nothing, which is why the challenge has escalated this far. Coming for you, Zach. Hey! What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? A little too much forehead there. My bad. Shield your eyes. All right, Bitcoin currently trading at 117,401 penny. Looking good. Bitcoin dominance thoroughly rejecting 62. Currently sitting at 61.1. If we could break through 61 and get into the 60s and then eventually break through 60, that would be tremendous. But we shall see where she takes us. We're still currently in a good enough position for me to excuse this dump. Hopefully we don't get a rebound here, but we'll see. We shall see. Bitcoin looking good. Let's go refresh our liquidation heat map and see where we're at. A lot of wicks to the downside to fake out the bears. Get them trapped. Go to the 12-hour. Billy said, dudes, we mooning now? That sounds like that turtle video. All right. 117,700. That's the wrong thing. My bad. Jeez, this is still from daily close contest yesterday. Okay. And then above that, we got 117,871. And then we got down below 116,241. And then down below that, we got 116,069. Nice. And then below that, we got 115,554. You know what was really funny? I came home to get ready for the stream. 115,382. And there had been like more than one conversation just of myself in the Discord. There was like other people in the Discord conversing. 118,386. And it was the perfect opportunity for the Patrick GIF from SpongeBob where he comes home and all the people are hiding under his rock and he's like, "Who are you people?" 118,644. I thought it was pretty funny. Good. I can always appreciate a good GIF use, good GIF deployment. Let's see. Philly Evans said, "Did I win?" Fahid said, "We will dump after close." Waterfly said, "Philly, I will be in Philly Saturday." Damn. Waterfly's going to be inside Philly. Giovanni said, "Thanks, Waterfly. It's been awesome here with you all." JJ, we got to check out some shoot coins today. I'm trying not to swear. I think my channel's doing better because I don't swear as much, which hurts my soul. Maybe eventually I'll do like, I don't know, I would have to do a Patreon if I wanted to. I'll just have to get big enough to where I don't care about the swear words. I don't want to do a Patreon. That sounds like too much work. Okay. Anyways, we got our liquidation points. Bitcoin is still just blasting to the upside. See if she continues. Currently up 2.08%. ETH is stealing the show. 5.74% in the green. Currently trading at $3,894. Mr. Evan submitting an early guess for the daily close contest. Unfortunately, Mr. Evan, you are not a channel member, so that does not count. You're going to either have to become a channel member. You can do the lowest tier, or you're going to have to wait 35 minutes. JJ Math. That Pulse player said, I'm losing it. I FOMO into Banker. If tanks 20% the next day, I FOMO into REI. It dumps 20% and everything rips, and REI didn't even move. Need a piece of advice, guys. Stop chasing hype. That would be my advice. Evan said I gave my social. This should work. It depends on your credit score and if the loan application got denied, Evan. Waterfly said, can you change your clothes, please? I'm wearing my Lucky Thor shirt today. Because the number go up. And I want to get lucky. In the market, specifically. Believe it or not, sex is actually easier to come by than a winning trade. Okay. Let's see. Anyways, ETH 38.94 looking good. Blasted above 36.99 after we got a quick rejection and retest. And that retest confirmed a little bit of resistance, and then bam. Currently making our way downtown. Walking fast, faces past, and we're homebound. Home being 4K. Let's see if we can break through it. That Pulse player said, I literally do. Would you hold till if you were me? Even if you were me? Oh, I have no idea. On REI and Banker.
Thanks for the challenge. I'm gonna make you something very special. Smiles.
Remind me, probably after the daily close, and we'll take a closer look at them. Or at least let me get through a couple of charts. Mr. Zach tipped $5. Super chat. Said, thanks for the challenge. I'm going to make you something very special. I appreciate that, Zach. That's very sweet. Now, everyone's going to know that we're in a relationship. Okay. ETH 4K target. Let's see if we hit it. Sol was up 3.87% on the day. I did not have my volume up, so I couldn't hear that myself, but that's fine. Recognize the Ned Reckoning. Said, sex in a winning trade, or equally as easy to me. Let's freaking go. Flex said, what the F is that voice? I like the idea that Flex is like on a treadmill or whatever, and he just hears me talk, and then all of a sudden it's like, and he's like, what? What is going on? Waterfly said that was the gayest voice. I think that's why I picked it, because it was dumb sounding. That's great. The idea is that it's supposed to sound funny, so you guys are more inclined to super chat and make it say stupid stuff. It sounds funny when you make it say stupid stuff as well. Recognize said, bad thing is as I can't set a stop loss on sex. Ooh, what if I said that's the gayest voice? Says the guy who literally told Philly he was going to be inside him later. Giovanni said, I hate that voice, JJ. That literally happened to me yesterday when I was at the gym. That's so funny. Okay. Sol is up 3.96% on the day, currently trading at 174.76. We broke above 167, found it as support twice. Nice little wick, and currently at like a midpoint. If we can break through like 175, 176, then 184 should be in the cards. We're looking good though. RSI is not overbought yet. Momentum wave kind of overbought, so we might get a little sideways, but we're feeling awfully bullish right now. Total 3 is up 4.22% on the day. I was looking for August 18th, 20th. I might be a little late. Evan said, Zach asked, what time is there for you losers? It is 7:18 p.m. Did you see my post on X, Evan? The reason why I'm not in Vegas right now? Okay. So yeah, total 3, we broke back above 1 trillion. Looking good. We're at 1.02 right now. 1.07 next stop, hopefully. Let's see how fast we can get there. It's exciting stuff. Look, this literally like mirrors itself. We got the week, and then the break, and then the week dump, and then the break. Pump, week pump, break, dump, week dump, break. Beautiful.
Zach is get I we.
Dixie said Zach is gay. Thank you very much, Dixie, for your $2 super chat. Skid steer issues. Yeah, Zach, that's why I'm not there. I was going to drive the skid steer down there. It was only going to take me 84 hours. No big deal. Evan said Zach came out while we were here. That's funny. Is that why he's the meat handler and not you, Evan? That's why he's grilling right now? You guys are picking on Zach. ADA's up 5.77% on the day, currently trading at 78.42. Evan got like, ADA got rejection around 74.63, and then we got a support around like 71. What is that? 71.25. And then almost had resistance at 74.63, broke above that, retested it, and now we're at 78.30. I would like to see us break back into 80. That would be exciting. It's got the similar setup to Sol right here, where you had the pump, the weak pump, the break, dump, the weak dump, the break. They mirror each other. It's an MW. It's an MW, essentially. But ADA looks good. A break above 80 is what I'm looking for. SNEK is up 10.84%, outperforming XRP. Interesting stuff. Waterfly said, JJ very dirty today. I am, because I was working on that broken skid steer. Covered in grease and hydraulic fluid. I had to take the hydraulic reservoir off. So I literally had to drain 15 gallons of hydraulic fluid in like a confined space. And I'm not a small person. So I was like crunched up in there. My legs hurt so bad, dude. My legs hurt yesterday. I woke up today and I felt like I came out of a coma. I was like, oh. That's literally how I woke up. And then I like got up and I like stumbled to the bathroom like an idiot. Anyway, SNEK looks good. I want to see it break above 4 and hold. So far, so good. Looking beautiful. XRP's up 10.17%. XRP case came to an end for the 15th time today. Very exciting stuff. I'm not entirely sure how many more times they're going to end the case against XRP in the SEC. But I guess they ended it again today. This has literally become a meme on the channel, but it is what it is. What are we going to do? John316 said, hi, we bullish. Yes, we are, my friend. Smash the like. I agree. Billy said, JJ, I want to hear you say, Flight fan said, sorry to ask this, but do you think karate could reach all-time highs just off momentum? Karate. What's that on? Let me know what it's on. I'm assuming Dex Screener. And it all depends on the inflation rate. Karate. All-time high just off momentum. What was the all-time high right here? It depends on the circulating supply versus the if this is the same as karate. You just gotta send me a contract address. But yeah, XRP got bullish news. A break above 340 would be insane. Currently, it is overbought on the 4-hour time frame. Momentum wave pointing the upside. HBAR is up 5.74%. Almost broke it back into the cancer curing range. It's still sitting below it. We're at 25,860 right now. We need to break above 26.5 in order to be exciting. Waterfly said Chewy's coin on fire. Arrow? Oh, yes, it is. Wow. SWE is up 7.09%. We got our little WR action in between 342 and 353. Broke above 353 with a vengeance. Look at that. As soon as we broke it, we just went crazy. Straight above 370. Currently sitting at 374.69. A break above 391 would be even more exciting. We'll see what we get. Not currently overbought, so we're looking good. Ondo's up 6.92%. Broke above 95.35, and as soon as it did that, it shot straight towards $1. It's at $1 and 0.64 cents. So if we break above $1 and hold it, that'd be great. I would love to see it get above the purple trend line as well. That's going to be a big point of contention for me. Billy, I literally said earlier that it sounds like the turtle video. The turtle like trying to get it on, and it's like, eh. I was cracking up about it. But Ondo looks really good. Close above $1 is what we're looking for. Aerodrome. This is Chewy's coin. He's getting ready to build up 6th house thanks to this pump. Currently up 15.3. Oh, 15.24 cents. It's on CoinGecko. Seems to move with ETH. That was the right karate. This moves with ETH. The chart looks different. Chart looks completely different. I don't know. It looks like there's some serial dumpers here. anytime it gets up, people dump. And it like eats the entire move completely. Just be careful. Take a look at the holders. Because clearly, yeah, here's your liquidity protocol. And if this is not like a burn protocol, no, it's not selling though. I don't know. I have no clue then. It seems to be distributed nicely. People are just dumping it like crazy. I would wait for it to get above 17, 18, and then look at it after that, because it seems to have some pretty hefty resistance. A lot of M's. And almost no W's, so. Anyways. Aerodrome. Broke above 86. Next stop, 96.2. We found our support at the same spot at 72 back here. We didn't even get our fake out below. What did I say? What did I say? I said we were going to break below. We didn't quite touch it. We got rejected right here. I said it's probably going to come down and touch it right here and then bounce. That's exactly what happened. Beautiful W in the works. Perfectly called. I didn't realize we were going to get that harsh of a break, but dang. As soon as it got back above 76, it just went crazy. Pinlink is currently up 4.48%. Pinlink was the early bird here. It actually was pumping yesterday as well. Sitting at 76.17. It is above 75. A close above that would be awesome. We'll see if we can get about 87.69 next. Renders up 5.32% on the day. We got a little W action here off of like a new trend line. It kind of just did like a fake out below the current lower trend line on this purple trend, which established a new trend line. But we got an M, we got a W. Looks good. Send it. Time to send. We're currently sitting above 374. $4 is my next target for a render. Stellar's up 9.15% on the day. So what Stellar did is it found support, broke below our little range, got back in the range, retested. As soon as it bullish confirmation, it started going crazy. We're sitting at 43.64 right now. If we can get above, I would call it 45, 46, then we got a real chance at breaking 52 again. Polkadot's up 4.76% on the day. Purple trend line found support. Little W going on. Broke above 378. It is sitting at 384 right now. Next target, $4. RSI looks good. Momentum wave a little bit overbought, so we might look for some cool down here. RSI. Ooh, Philly gifted 5 memberships. Appreciate you, Philly. Let's see. Tishu. Hoffs. That's funny. John Gregory. Stream Can Milan. We love Can. And Dave. Nice. Cheers, guys. Thank you, Philly. Appreciate you. Absolute legend. Cheers. We got 20 people watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. Helps the channel out a lot. Market is pumping. Number go up. We like number go up. Ooh, delicious. Absolutely delicious. Let's watch this thing completely obstruct the entire stream view for a minute. That's awesome. That Pulse Player said, I feel like I'm the only one that's not pumping. You got to be diversified, man. It seems like you only got 1 or 2 bags. This is where dollar cost averaging comes into play. But you got time, man. You got time. Billy said, oh, wait, I bought half some membership. I want my money back. That's funny. Yeah, YouTube should make it so you can give random people, or you can change it and like specify who gets a membership. I think that'd be cool. I randomly get memberships all the time for channels that I don't even watch anymore, and I feel bad every time. Okay, next we got Fartcoin. Fartcoin still chilling with the fractal, actually. Let's see if this thing makes it all the way to like August 20th and then starts pumping from there. At the moment, though, it's kind of recoupling. We're sitting at 101, which is above $1, which is good. If we close above $1 and then start getting spicy, that'd be sweet. RSI is sitting kind of in the middle. And momentum wave, same thing. Fartcoin kind of lagging a little bit, but it is up 8.93%. This is where perspective is important. This looks like it hasn't moved at all, but 8.93% is more than most of these other altcoins. So you got to take everything with a puff of fart. Billy said, y'all, I'm kicked out of the Discord. Waterfly said, you were in it earlier today. He's not kicked out of our Discord, Waterfly. Cass is up 2.46%. Currently sitting below 9. It's at 8.9 right now. Let's see. Cass needs to just break above 9. Volume is really, really lacking here. We got good volume back here, and then it started, like, as soon as it broke below 9, the volume just dissipated entirely. So I want to see that break, and then I want to see volume come back to the chart. RSI, CAS is in a very similar position to Fartcoin, which is odd because they're very opposite. CAS is actually like utility, whereas Fartcoin is just a fart. Chewy said, I still can't figure out how to accept gifted memberships. You don't have to figure out how to accept them. You can either become a member, or eventually somebody's going to gift memberships and you will probably receive one. You have to be offline, Chewy. I don't think that's true. We've had people online receive them. John said, how the F does Hoffs get a membership when he's not even here? He doesn't like me anymore. Okay. Avalanche. Avalanche is up 4.54% on the day. We got a break above 23.20. We're sitting at 23.24 right now. Let's see if we get a continuation. A close above 23.20, and then an eventual break above 25 would be ideal. Avalanche chart looks beautiful. We got our M, we got our W. I think I'm going to be adding Avalanche to my dollar cost average tomorrow. We shall see, though. We shall see. Currently, the chart looks really good. It really does. I'm not sure what else to say. Momentum wave, a little spiced up. Recognize said, don't you know, pump it up. Ooh, classic. Chainlink is up 10.5%, break through 17.5 with a vengeance. Look at that. Previous support turned resistance. Break. Looking good. Currently 1844. Almost at the midpoint. I would love to see this break through 20 and then just go crazy. That would be ideal. Volume looks great. RSI is technically overbought right now, so exercise caution. Doge is up 8.07% on the day. We got a little decoupling from our Doge fractal. When did I put this on there? Oh, I thought we were gonna. Okay, I thought we were gonna go touch the green. Okay, so maybe it's right here. Whoa, that links up really good too. What is going on? So if we do get a rejection here, it might get a little spicy for Doge. Interesting. Yeah, Chainlink. I was not expecting Chainlink to be up this high, Giovanni. I'm right there with you. JJ, there any news that made it all pump? Yeah, 401ks can now invest into cryptocurrency, which is a $12 trillion market. $12 trillion was just unlocked for cryptocurrency. Pulse Player wants to check REI. Let's go take a look. Okay. I mean, it's just lingering, man. Yeah, see, unfortunately, it seems like a pump was chased. And it's bottoming out. What I would want to see, yeah, is it right here? And then you're going to slow grind up and then eventually retest and then blast off. Yeah. Same exact situation. I don't know if it's going to take that long. I don't know if it's what it's going to do at all. I like the project. Is this the wrong one again? I think this is the wrong one. I think I did this last time. Yep. Yep. My bad. At least I caught it this time. Okay. I mean, yeah, this thing, it's just taking a breather at the moment. So what I would look for is an actual retest of the breakout, which could be anywhere like here. Between, I would call it between 16 and 18. Let's go 17.25. Actually, it looks like you got that kind of with that wick. RSI is sitting right in the middle. And this is a 4-hour. I mean, it definitely doesn't move with the rest of the market, but is that what it's doing? I don't mind that. $185.9 million market cap. It's pretty high market cap as well. Yeah, just keep an eye on it. I don't think you're really not that bad off at the moment, at least. But again, you did you did kind of chase a little bit of a hype right here. But it doesn't seem too bad. Just got to be careful with that that FOMO. It is a banana curve though. That is a trajectory right there. It might go crazy. You might have made a winning pick for sure. Volume's increasing steadily as well. You kind of want this to come back over here. You're kind of getting it. You got a couple little spikes, little spikes, and it's a little bit higher, and then it's increasing. Eventually, the volume's going to get spicy like it was back here, and then you have some pretty sick little like pyramid structures, Burj Khalifa kind of setup. Right now, you're just kind of laddering up, which is nice. But yeah, I don't see any issues. Pengu is currently up 3.65% on the day. A little head and shoulders potential right here, which is a little concerning. But it's at 3.69 cents. We got support at 3.38. And yeah, it looks good. I want to see it break above 40. Or 4. I want to see it break above 4 cents. Dixie said Zach for real just threw a beer can at Evan. You guys can't fight. You guys are not allowed to fight. That's gay. Look at that. MW on Pengu. See if we get our breakout and then continuation maybe. That actually makes sense. The resistance at 40 as well. We'll see what Pengu does though. Silver's currently up 0.28% on the day. Looking good. 38.35. Yeah, silver looks great. Evan said, we fighting. I like the idea that you guys are like mid-fight. You're like texting. You're like, we're fighting. Yeah, silver looks really good. I'm actually surprised that silver got a little rebound. MicroStrategy's up 4.85% on the day, making its way downtown back to 500. I used that line for ETH. I'm sorry. I'll come up with something original next time, guys. DXY getting a little dumpy. NASDAQ apparently closed red. Looks good, though. Looks great. S&P also closed red. Looks great, too, though. Looking good, guys. Bitcoin dominant 6104. Ooh, breaking the purple trend line. Let's go. Is it alt season? I think so. Bitcoin's still chilling right below these liquidation points. Let's go through some news articles. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Feel free to super chat if you guys want to help support the channel. This weekend, either Saturday or Sunday, we're going to be doing a 8 or 12 hour live stream. So make sure you guys tune into that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, it's going to be a fun time. Ooh, Giovanni said, damn, MicroStrategy. It's all random, Philly. It is very random. All right, so Bitcoin looks awesome. Market's getting a little pumpy. We got some news articles to go through. A lot of news. We got the Fed publishing a report exploring the use of gold reevaluation gains to fund a strategic Bitcoin reserve, citing legislation from Senator Loomis. Bitcoin is officially on the Fed's radar. Hell yeah. Stream Can Milan said, thank you, Philly. Thank you, Can Milan. Cool ass name, my guy. Watcher Guru posted, President Trump says reciprocal tariffs take effect at midnight and billions of dollars will start flowing into the U.S. It's interesting how he says these things. Everyone says that he's wrong, and then what he says ends up becoming true. Isn't that weird? It's almost like the politically driven nonsense is incorrect. Kobayashi letter posted, President Trump says NVIDIA and Apple will dodge the 100% tariff on semiconductors due to their investments in the U.S. That was fast. Yes, it is. All you got to do is pump a couple $100 billion into the United States and no more tariffs for you. So I imagine they would lose more money if they ended up having to pay the tariffs. We got student loan debt entering serious delinquency, soars to 12.9%, the highest level ever recorded. Evan said 3 JJs at 3 different times. The times are off. That's funny. President Trump is set to sign executive order as soon as today, allowing crypto investments in 401k retirement plans per White House official. President Trump to sign executive order today, allowing cryptocurrency, private equity, and real estate in 401k retirement plans. Apparently, there's a convenience store called Sheets. I've never heard of them. I don't know how often you need to buy sheets. It sounds like you're dirty and gross. Maybe you should shower and bathe before you go to bed. Okay. $6.2 billion convenience store chain Sheets to accept Bitcoin and offer 50% discount on payments. 700 stores across the USA. This is huge. Do you guys remember the caffeine strips that you could get, and they were called Sheets? In the commercial, they're like, "I take a sheet at work," and then they're like, "Hey," put the thing on their tongue. It literally looked like a strip of acid. And then there's the mom. She's like, "I take a sheet before I pick up my kids from school." And then there's like the dad. He's like, "I take a sheet while I'm grilling." It's just the funniest thing, man. I take a sheet before work. And then there's the school bus driver. Oh man, I think that those were causing like people to overdose on caffeine though. I remember them. They had a. Oh, I don't have it anymore. It's on my other. It's on my other laptop. But I had a sticker. There was literally a sticker of like a smiley face just sticking a strip on his tongue, and it just looked like acid. What if I said, "I'm taking a sheet right now"? That's awesome. Chewy said Arrow is in Trump's 402k. Interesting. Tom Selkscott said all you gotta do is give Trump a giant gold bar. If you guys super chat me money, then you get to hear the words in the stream. That's an incentive. Sheet said, "Crypto bros, your moment has come. Crypto crave and save every day, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Get 50% off your purchase when you pay with crypto." Whoa, flexa.co/sheets? Where's Flexa? Hello? Okay, that's actually insane. We might need to go to Sheets, because that's huge. 50% is crazy. John said, "Watch, I bet I'm still excluded because I have 403B. Yeah, Flexo, what's going on? How come you didn't tell us about this, bro? It's messed up. Flexo's got a secret empire, secret crypto empire. That's why he's sitting so pretty right now. With his Apple earbuds or whatever they're called. Cointelegraph posted, Binance now lets European users convert crypto into fiat and withdraw directly to MasterCard with near instant access. Wow. This looks crazy. First poster for Good Boy, described as a horror movie shot from the perspective of a dog who sees its owner haunted by supernatural entities. Currently has 95% on Rotten Tomatoes and has been called one of the most heartbreaking horror films of 2025. I'm actually stoked to see this. It's been a long time since I've been excited for a horror movie. Hereditary was the last good horror movie that I've seen. This looks awesome. The premise of it sounds really cool. We got massive capital pouring into crypto. Galaxy CEO Mike Novogratz, who, by the way, is the one who sold like a ridiculous, I think it was like 2 billion or some crazy number worth of, maybe it was 9, I think it was 9 billion worth of Bitcoin the other day that caused that little micro dump and everyone was tripping. That was a pretty sick stress test, I gotta admit. Okay, then we got tech stocks outperforming the S&P 500 by the largest margin since the peak of the dot-com bubble. Intel stocks fall as President Trump says their CEO must resign immediately. The CEO of Intel is highly conflicted and must resign immediately. There is no other solution to this problem. Thank you for your attention to this problem. I don't know. I just think it's funny when the president bullies people. Am I a bad person? Probably. Do I care? No. Healthcare stocks now underperforming the S&P 500 by the largest margin in almost 25 years because you actually afford more without healthcare and just investing into tech stocks or the S&P 500 because you make money versus losing money. Does that make sense? You have health insurance and you still got to pay for crap. That's stupid. Alt season ignites on August 8th. Today is the 7th. We'll see what tomorrow brings. 2 days left. The cycle is shifted. Liquidity is overflowing. Last chance to turn 50 into 149K is here. Check the 10 alts in this. Guys, engagement farming is in. 82% of S&P 500 companies beat quarterly earning estimates despite President Trump's tariffs. Interesting how that works. Colin talks crypto posting. If Bitcoin follows the 2017 cycle, it'll top in late October. If it follows the 2021 cycle, it'll top in late November. These charts are lined up from the previous peaks. However, if you line them up cycle bottom. They basically say one thing late October. Will it follow this pattern or something else entirely? Great chart. Cryptolica? Sick. Let's see. Interesting. I like it. So we have yet to see the banana curve. I mean, so far it looks like we're following 2014 through 2017. Like textbook. But why would it start at the last cycle top? Is that okay? I guess they lined it up. They lined it up. I actually like this. It's very intuitive. Interesting. Interesting stuff. All right, we got another one. The top 10 largest U.S. stocks now reflect a record 76% of U.S. equity market. This has officially surpassed the previous record set before the Great Depression in the 1930s. By comparison, at the 2000.com bubble peak, the top 10% share was 73%. In the 1980s, this figure was below 50. Meanwhile, the top 10 stocks in the S&P 500 now represent a record 40% of the index's market cap. We are witnessing history. Turns out when you print a crap ton of money, the stock market absorbs most of it. Who would have thought? Big breaking, Ferrari is now accepting Bitcoin and crypto as payment method in the US and Europe. Brennan Hogan said it's happening. Yes, it is, my friend. Bitcoin 117,410, looking good. Altcoins are spicing up. ADA is up 6.2%. Total free is up 4.65. Sol's up 4.37. ETH is up 6.13. SNEK 10, XRP 10, HBAR 6, SWE 7, Ondo 7, Arrow 15. Whoa, dude. Pinlink 4, Render 5, Stellar 9.35. Awesome. Let's go. Polkadot 5, Farcoin 11. Ooh, Farcoin spicing up. What did I say? Let's see if we can get above 107. CAS 2.8. If CAS gets above 90826, it's going to get spicy. Brendan Hogan said, I'm only 10% in cash now. Let's pump. I'm at that tipping point right now where I'm irresponsibly investing my dry powder like every other day. Avalanche is up 4.99%. Chainlink is up 10.86. Doge is up 8.42. Near is up 6.43. And Pengu's up 4.5. Let's go. Let's go. John said decline of the Fed balance sheet has almost stopped entirely. Bitcoin up 2.12. Bitcoin dominant 61.02. Come on, break below 61. Let's do it. We got less than 3 minutes remaining until the daily close contest commences, so make sure you guys get your guesses ready for that. Next, we got a joint. This one cracked me up earlier. I was like, I thought that how many times has the Ripple SEC case ended? I thought it was officially over. We got an update today. Just in, a joint dismissal of appeals has been filed by the SEC and Ripple, officially bringing their nearly 5-year legal saga to a close. What? How many times has XRP versus the SEC come to a close? In the past year, they've ended this more than 5 times. I guarantee it. In the future, when there's AI that can scrub through my video history, I'm going to tell it to grab every instance where I mentioned the SEC versus XRP coming to a close, because it's been like 5 or 6 times. It's ridiculous. It's the goofiest thing I've ever seen. But I mean, if they propel the price forward, then great. We got President Trump nominating pro-Bitcoin advocate Stephen Moran to the Federal Reserve Board. He says Bitcoin should have a meaningful role in U.S. monetary policy. This is huge. What a legend. He kind of looks like a little mole man. FC Barcelona partnered with Cardano to enhance fan engagement through blockchain technology. Not sure how that's going to work, but I like it. Federal Housing Director says Fed Chair Jerome Powell is hurting the housing market. That is Bill Pulte, by the way, Michigan native. Love him. Super generous man. Guys, less than 1 minute remaining until the Bitcoin daily close, so make sure you get your guesses ready. Let's get to the 1 minute time frame. Bitcoin currently trading at 117,450 even. Looking good, getting very pumpy here. And let's transition over to our... Sweet. All right. 32 seconds remaining on the clock. John said, hilarious. The Fed balance sheet bounced on the 100-month EMA back in 2019 before rocketing up. We're at the 100-month EMA now. Nice. Too late to ask. Is it too late for a 5x in an alt? No, I don't think so. I like 4. I go with even numbers. That's just me, though. Not financial advice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get your guesses in, ladies and gentlemen. So that pulse play, if you ask me, now, I would never make this my whole play, but if I was betting, if I was playing in the market, and I wanted to do a 4x, long term, like forever long, whatever platform you pick, I would recommend Bitunix, link in the description, helps the channel. I would find a safer alt, probably something in the top 25, and put 50% of my bag into it. My bet, like if I had $1,000 to bet, I would put 500 in. If it goes down and I'm even remotely at risk of getting liquidated, add 50% of what's left and keep doing that to lower your average and lower your liquidation point. That way you have a cushion. You're not just 100% exposed and at risk of liquidation. Not financial advice, that's just how I would play it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Giovanni Fontes coming in with 117,499. We got Waterfly coming in with 117,420 and 69 cents. Nice. We got Brennan Hilgen coming in with 117,519. We got That Pulse Player coming in with 117,590. We got Giovanni said at this point, Pulse Player, say stay top 10 alts. We got Fahid. Wow, I butchered that. We got Fahid coming in with 117,66669. I like that one. Fahid's going to win today. Giovanni said, yep, exactly as JJ said. John said you could get a 5x with Bitcoin if you wait long enough. Waterfly said, just give JJ the 1K. You could do that, and then I would take my hat off. Billy said, Bitunix, seriously? Yes, I like Bitunix. What's wrong with Bitunix? Tom Selleck Scope coming in with 117,460. Anybody else, anybody at all, don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for participating in the daily close contest. Anyone can participate. Only one will win. Oh, Jim Kennedy. Long time no see. How you doing, my friend? Missed you, man. 117,715. I hope you're doing great. That Pulse Player said I got like 50K. Just need a few X. Dang, 50K is a lot, man. Dream Tanks TV coming in with 117,520. I think Dream Tanks TV is the most consistent, like, returning viewer. Like, he's never gone for too long. It never feels like he took a hiatus. You know, it just feels like he's going about his day, and then every once in a while he stops in when he has a chance. Everybody else, they like disappear for like a couple months and whatever. Giovanni said Bitunix won't let me log in on the app anymore, so I logged in online and took all my money out. Interesting, that's weird. What if I said couldn't give me a 50 buffer, Tom? Janix said LMAOO. Guys, we got 2 minutes and 4 seconds remaining on the clock for you guys to get your guesses in for the daily close contest. Giovanni, if you want to back up, go for Ourbit. Ourbit is also nice. Dream Tank said y'all are legit. Yeah, you do have to treat it like that though, Giovanni. Never treat it as like a bank account. That Pulse Player 50K is a little spicy for these apps. See why I'm stressed? I wouldn't be stressed. Go decentralized. Go like Hyperliquid. I would go on Hype and learn how to trade on Hype because it's decentralized. You're gonna pay a little more in fees, but your money's never gonna be at risk. Brennan said Dream Tanks just effed me like Shawshank with that guess. Philly said, oh, Philly coming in with a guess. It's been a long time since Philly's participated. Philly coming in with 117,888.00. Janix gets a little excited sometimes, and he types this in way too fast. 117,459.01. We got J Shear 2.0 coming in with a Discord guess. Appreciate you guys actually participating in the existence of the Discord today. That was exciting. When I saw that there was actually people in there. 117,420.69. That is Waterfly's guess. Jay Shear, you're going to have to come up with another guess. You got less than 2 minutes remaining, my friend. Actually, less than 1 minute. You got 39 seconds. Jay Shear, you're going to have to come up with a different guess. Hurry up. Clock's a ticking. You got 29 seconds. For you, it's probably more like 20 because of the delay. Clock is ticking. Gosh, this is delicious. Hurry up. 15 seconds left. Oh, Flexa coming in with a guess. Jay Shear's going to get it in the last second. Okay, he got in. We got Flexa with 117.490 and 10 cents. And Jay Shear 2.0 with 117.490. What? You guys are crazy. This is ridiculous. Time's up, ladies and gents. Time's up. No changes. Oh, wait a minute. There was an edit. He said 496. I don't know. Was that before or after? It had to have been before, right? Okay, I'm going to do it 496. Okay. We got a lot of participants today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for participating. Let's get these bad boys on the board. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to do it. We got Philly 117.888. We got Jim Kennedy with 117.715. We got Fahid 117.66669. We got that Pulse player with 117.590. We got Dream Tanks TV 117.520. We got Brennan Hilgen 117. Whoops. $117.519. Goodness. We got Giovanni 117.499. I think we definitely exceeded our maximum allowed entrance, but I don't really care today. We got Jay Shear 2.0 with 117.496. We got Flexa with 117.490 and 10 cents. We got Tom Selleck-Scout, the current reigning champ with 3 in a row with 117.460, reigning champ of the week, I might add specifically. I should specify. We got Giannis with a 117.459.01. That penny has screwed people over in the past. Ballsy to submit with the penny. We got Waterfly, last but not least, with 117. What am I doing? With 117.420.69. Okay, that's the last one. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, I did that with a minute to spare. We got 1 minute and 53 seconds remaining on the clock. Currently, Tom Selleck-Scout. Nope. Yes. Yes. Currently, Tom Selleck-Scout is in the lead again. What is going on? There's a conspiracy. There's a conspiracy. Zero said, yo, Philly, how are you? What's going on, Zero? Missed you, my friend. Happy Thursday. Market's eating a little pumpy wumpy. Jim Kennedy said, come on, ETH. You can do this. You can do it this time. Break on through to the other side. Flexa said, buy a green dildo and throw it on the WNBA court. Philly said, oh, where's Super Winner? I forgot his name. Giovanni said, ha ha ha, Flexa. Oh, goodness. Guys, you got 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Bitcoin currently trading at 117.473 and 78 cents. Tom Selleck-Scout still currently in the lead with Flexa very close behind, but he is in disqualified section right now because he is over. Price is Right rules would void his answer. Tom Selleck-Scout still in the lead. 50 seconds remaining on the clock. This is the candle that will determine the fate of our winner. John said, you know the day destroys the night. Philly said, all right, man, thank ya. 39 seconds remaining. 117.472 and 1 penny on Bitcoin. Looking good, looking good. Low volume on the 1 minute time frame. Are we going to spike? Are we going to dump? Or are we going to flatline? 25 seconds remaining. Tom Selleck's goat still in the lead. Is he going to take it for a 4th day in a row? Will this be our first ever 4 days in a row one? 17 seconds left on the clock. Bitcoin still 117,472 and 1 penny. Dang, what a day. Very, very pumpy day. Bitcoin's up 2.16% on the day. Is it going to close green like this? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, for our 4th day in the row. Tom Selleck's goat is our winner with Bitcoin closing at 117,472.01. Wow. 117,472.01. Let's get all these off the board without me having to go through and click all of them individually. Thank you, Jim Kennedy, for participating today. All right. 117,472.01. What just happened? What's going on? Mr. Tom Selleck's goat is our winner once again. Where's he at? Where's he at? Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat. With a guess of 117,460 even. A 4th win in a row. I think that this is the first time in history of JJ's Crypto Corner that we have a winner with 4 days in a row. Moving up the ranks like lightning. Currently 1 behind Hoffs. Is he going to be the first person to overtake Hoffs since his departure? Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat. Very, very exciting stuff. And we transition. Let me add Tom Selleck's goat for the 4th day in a row to the winner's Google Doc. I do believe that this is the first time ever that somebody has won 4 in a row. 4 in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll, please? Uh-oh. Okay, I did prep a prize today. Can I get a drum roll? Please. Oh, I whacked the thing. Hold on. Ready? The winner of today's daily close contest with a guess of 117,460 and an actual Bitcoin daily close of 117,472 and 1 penny. August 7th, 2025, for 4 consecutive wins in a row. Mr. Tom Selleck's goat's prize is Mexican street corn. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's goat, on your victory. I would recommend not sharing this because that is freaking delicious, and it is not worthy of sharing. I would be completely selfish with this. Whatever you do, you're legally obligated to remove it from the premises. Congratulations once again on your victory. Enjoy your Mexican street corn, regardless of whether or not you are Mexican. Evan said, "Why is it closing at 5?" Because you guys are in that. You guys are in the woke time zone. You're in that I don't have any freedoms time zone. Streamcan Milan said, Tom is Michael Saylor low-key. Billy said, what the F is Mexican street corn? Oh my gosh, you've never had Mexican street corn? I would sell one of my useless organs for Mexican street corn. I would probably sacrifice like a small toe for Mexican street corn. Everything JJ picks looks like a fried pickle. That's not true. They're all just penis shaped. Completely different. Oh man, dude, what the F are you talking about? I used to win this shit every day for like a month straight. Yeah, but we never documented that, John. I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking the prelude to the modern JJ's Crypto Corner. Have you bought a hat yet? They're pretty cool, pretty sick. Everybody loves this hat. Also, feel free to just send me money. Oh man. You guys, if you do want to submit a daily close prize, Tyler, our current first place holder with 27 wins, is actually who started this with a pile of glizzies that he sent me. And that was our daily close prize one day. And that's what started it all. But you can submit. You can either DM me on X, or we do have a daily close prize submission channel in Discord where you guys can just throw pictures. And I might use them today. I might never use them. I might use them next week. I might use them next month. It's whatever. Why does Ghosty look like a willy with a beanie on? I mean, technically it would be a condom willy. Maybe it's not even with a beanie on. Maybe it's just a little. There's like sparks coming out the tip. It's Coffee Beanie Ghost. Oh, okay. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for being here. Make sure you share the stream. Helps the channel. Spread the word. Spread the gospel. We're at 1,090 subscribers, I think. We're doing real good. We're doing real good. Let me see. We are currently sitting at 1,096 subscribers. Very nice. So yeah, if you guys could spread the word, I'd thoroughly appreciate it. Help out a lot. I get paid nothing for this, except for super chats. So spreading the word helps me out. Let's see. We got some more news articles to go through. Bank of England cuts interest rates by 25 basis points to 4%. Elon Musk says OpenAI is going to eat Microsoft alive. I'm not entirely sure what he's referring to with this. Is it specifically in regards to AI? Or because Microsoft is more than just AI. They have like an entire conglomerate. What is OpenAI doing that's even remotely close to Microsoft? OpenAI is probably going to eat Google alive. Microsoft seems like a weird... That seems... Maybe I'm missing something. He's smarter than I am. I mean, he's the richest man in modern history, but still. I take care of my kids. Too soon? Too much? Come at me, Elon. Alright. OpenAI officially launches GPT-5. I'm not sure what that means, but probably exciting for AI stocks and stuff. President Trump to sign an executive order today targeting banking discrimination against crypto, religion, and politics. Get effed, banks. President Trump to make major announcement on the economy. U.S. imposes tariff on 1 kilo gold bars per FT. Sentiment is very low for where Bitcoin is price-wise. This is how it should be for another leg up. Hell yeah. Altcoins, I think we're on the verge of something huge for altcoins. Have you noticed that Total 2 is on the verge of breaking the all-time high of 2021. Take a look at 2016, 2017. Everything is repeating itself. Only now it's much bigger. God candle loading. Love it. Gold is being tariffed. The United States imposed tariffs on 1 kilo to 100 ounce U.S. gold bars. 100 ounce gold bars. As reported by the Financial Times, citing a July 31st letter from the U.S. Customs and Border Protection. The letter indicates these gold bars are now classified under customs code subject to levies, potentially disrupting global bullion markets, particularly affecting Switzerland, the world's largest gold refining hub. This move has sparked concerns about U.S. gold premiums and arbitrage opportunities for overseas traders. Peter Schiff, ooh, what you thinking here? Buy Bitcoin? Ooh, I love it. I love it anytime anybody shits on Peter Schiff. Peter shit. He's a very, very angry man. New Ethereum treasury company Fundamental Global Inc. files S3 with SEC with trade under FGF. They want to F your girlfriend. Fundamental Global Incorporated is holding company incorporated in the state of Nevada. On December 9th, 2022, the company completed its reincorporation from a Delaware corporation to a Nevada corporation. Our common stock series, blah, blah, blah. They're buying Ethereum. That's the bottom line. Financial Times picks it up 7 minutes ago. Stephen Moran is the guy. We got our guy in the Fed. Let's freaking go. Here's Stephen Moran's thesis again. I posted this 6 months ago. Read again. Executive summary. Basically, user's guide to restructuring the global trading system. Number go up. Matt Peter Pepper wants to look at Roar by Roaring Kitty. We've got this on our watch list because it's been a pumper. Let's see if this thing followed our fractal. We got some shapes and patterns that we drew on here. I actually have not looked at it in quite some time. I'm kind of excited. It's up 25.98% on the day. Ooh, okay. It did not quite follow our structure, but it is getting a little pumpy again. It is sitting above 54. It's at 60 right now. Let's see if we can get a break above this previous top of around 69. I basically want to see it get above 70. 70 is going to be a big number. Right there. Make that green. 25% is pretty exciting, though. RSI is overbought. Didn't come down to the blue line either, so it is a little more bullish than we were expecting. We got 25% candle there, 8% candle here, 12% candle here. Looks good, man. 4 hour looks great. All right. Flexa said, made a bandanan one expand the gang. What? Elon just hates that guy. What's his name? Sam something. Oh yeah. Elon's a little weirdo as well, going on about population problems, then making Grok a companion for incels, a lonely cat bitches. Dude, I'm not a big, like, I don't know. I tried to watch the movie Her when it came out. Very odd. Very odd. Made me uncomfortable. I do like Scarlett Johansson, though. But the voice on Grok, nah, it's awful. It is absolutely awful. I watched that video of that guy driving around, and he was, like, talking to it. He's like, what the fuck are we doing today, bitch? And it was, like, talking back. It was so weird. It's just, the voice does nothing for me, dude. It is, like, the opposite of a turn-on. Stream Can Milan said there's a Roaring Kitty coin. Yes, there is, my friend. Tom Solid's Goat said gold tariff is so weird. Flexa said, and they're talking about recosting the gold in reserve to modern day prices to free up cash to stockpile Bitcoin. I heard that was the plan with the Loomis bill or something. Yeah, we just went over that. They are smart. How they want to load Bitcoin without having to specify print money to buy it. Not yet, anyway. If the gold is there, that is LOL. Right? Yeah, I like that they're just like, we're going to do all this, we're going to expose all of this stuff. And then everyone's like, well, let's expose that stuff. And they're like, what are you talking about? We're busy. We got other crap to worry about. You're still talking about that? Senator Loomis says President Trump is supporting her bill to buy 1 million Bitcoin. Hell yeah. Bitcoin dominance is crashing. Money is flowing into ETH. Soon it will flow into altcoins. You're not bullish enough. We're going to make generational wealth this cycle. Ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin 117, 362.41. We got our chart right here. Bam. Bitcoin. Flow of money moves into Bitcoin, causing price surges. We've seen that. Phase overlap. Money flows into Ethereum, but it struggles to keep up with Bitcoin. We saw that. Ethereum goes back and forth with Bitcoin and starts outperforming it. We're seeing that now. Phase 2, Ethereum. Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin, and we hear talks of the flippening. Ethereum is currently outperforming Bitcoin. No talks of the flippening yet, but I'm sure that's coming soon. Next, phase overlap. Money's starting to trickle into large caps, where we see large buy-ups happening. Is that what's happening right now? Probably. Let's go to CoinMarketCap. Let's go to CoinMarketCap and see. The last 24 hours, XRP's up 10, ETH is up 6. We got 10, 2, 4, 8. Okay, so 6, 11, 7, 8, 10, 2, 6. Okay, so yeah, we might be in that phase overlap actually, because some alts are outperforming Ethereum. Phase 3, large caps. Ethereum has been outperforming Bitcoin and large caps are going parabolic. That has not happened yet. So we will see. I think we're in phase 2 right now. We're slowly inching towards phase 3. We'll have to see what happens though with everything. Market's getting real spicy, guys. Whoa. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's Goat, on your 4th win in a row, my friend. We got some more news articles, guys. Bitcoin dominance versus others' dominance. The shift is on. This chart says that all altcoin season has officially begun. Capital is rotating. Momentum is building. And the real move might just be starting. Are you positioned? I am. Are you? We got Paxos will pay $26.5 million to invest $22 million more after NYDFS found AML and due diligence failures tied to its former Binance partnership. Interesting. Cypher Mining reported $44 million in Q2 revenue, $30 million in adjusted earnings, and Bitcoin holdings of $112 million. Hell yeah. President Trump signs executive order banning banks from debanking the Bitcoin and crypto industry. It's about damn time, dude. I remember it was so hard for me to figure out how to like legitimately, I had to actually use a prepaid, like an online bank thing in order to fund my Coinbase account initially, which is ridiculous. I had to pay like $5 every time I loaded money onto that damn thing. That's what the banks were doing. I literally, like, my bank just suddenly was like, nope, we're not going to let you do this anymore. I was like, what the hell? It's my money. So I had to find somewhere else to do it. And I did. And here we are. All these years later, now they're getting it. I wish you could sue them, like, backwards. If there's even a possibility for that. I'm sure the statute of limitations is up. But it's still, it's just ridiculous, dude. Banks should not be allowed to stop you from doing stuff with your own money unless you're like a terrorist. But cryptocurrency is not terrorism, much like they would love for you to think. And then last but not least, this I loved. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong says crypto is at its blockbuster versus Netflix moment. Early movers are adopting by choice. Others will follow out of necessity. Hell yeah. I will say, from day one of its availability, I had like just moved out of my parents', never paid for cable. To this day, in my entire life, I have never, ever paid for cable. People used to think that that was weird. That used to be like a cool, edgy thing I could be able to say, like, oh, I've never paid for cable. I've only ever done online stuff. Now, everybody does that. But I've been doing it for over a decade. Philly said, JJ, I think too much money gets stolen to buy crypto. I mean, that's life. Too much money gets stolen in general. You gotta be a little more responsible with your money, unfortunately. I think that's why crypto scares so many people, self-custody. Can Milan said, European new regulation for banks to hold significantly more capital to back crypto, something along those lines. Nice, actually. That's actually a good thing. But yeah, I love this quote from Brian Armstrong, even though he looks like Lex Luthor. Bitcoin 117, 317, and 11 cents. Looking good. We got portfolio update. Our 1K to 10K Grok portfolio is still down $70. No big deal. Currently being held up by Sol, Render, ADA, Ondo, and Proppy. Being dragged down by Doge, Fetch, Near, Shib, and Aptos. At this moment, Ondo, ADA, Render, and Sol are the only in-profit coins. The rest are down. Next, we got our Memecoin portfolio, which is down, or actually up $18, outperforming the Grok portfolio. GigaChad 130, SNEK 180, SNEK's down, okay, GigaChad's down $71, SNEK is down $20, Doge is down $11, Pepe's in profit 33, and WIF is in profit 85, looking good. DJNair said, yeah, and credit card companies should not be allowed to set interest rates to 29% plus APR too. I agree with that one as well. I think that's crazy. Philly said I never paid for cable either. I used to have a hotbox. Tom Selkscoat said I'm old enough to remember when having DirecTV was the flex, right? The satellite TV was a huge, dude. You guys got satellite? Because they had everything. Philly said, DGen, that's absolute facts. Dream Tank said, I steal back my own money from my bank to buy more crypto every chance I get. Stream Milan said DirecTV was the shit until it snowed or stormed heavily. Also, remember the games on there. Dish Network was our DirecTV up in the Midwest. We didn't have... Their DirecTV came later. But yeah, I remember satellite TV. Like the big, black, ginormous satellite dish. Those people had like HBO and Stars and stuff. Alright, next we got our narrative portfolio. My favorite and the best performer. In profit $99, which is 20%. It's 20%. 20%. We only have one coin that is negative in this portfolio. This portfolio is made up of one meme coin, one artificial intelligence coin, one gaming coin, one decentralized physical infrastructure coin, and one real-world asset coin. And it is absolutely killing it. Pepe's in profit $58, Tao's in profit $27, Fetch is in profit $16, Mana's in profit $6, and VeChain is down $11. Portfolio is shredding. And then our perfect entry portfolio, which is 60% complete, is in profit $47.93. Currently, there's only two assets that are negative in this portfolio. Render's down $7, and Sol is down $3. ETH is up 61 cents. Ondo's up $12. Link is up $22, and Sui is up $22 as well. We're probably going to add to this. I guess we'll do Saturday or Sunday. We'll add to this during the long stream this weekend. Whatever length it ends up being. No matter what day it is, either. And what the price is, minimum at the latest we'll do Sunday. But I'm not gonna do today because we're a little spiced up today. Let's go back. Bitcoin 117.66 and 1 penny. Get a little retrace from alts here. Nothing crazy. Nothing too bad. Stellar's up 2% already. Very nice. Overbought on the 4-hour time frame. Pengu's up 0.36. Alts seem like they want to move. Let's go look at total 2 really quick. Total 3 is up 1.02 trillion. Total 2. Decoupling from the fractal to the upside. What did I grab? I accidentally dragged something, yeah. So let's see. Is the fractal going to become irrelevant? That would be kind of exciting. $1.49 trillion. Our current local high is 1.64. Our current all-time high is 1.71. We're at 1.48. You guys saw how quick it took us to get above 1 trillion again in total 2 or total 3. Total 2 probably going to be a quick move to get above 164 if we get that push. We do see a little bit of retrace going on with alts right now, which is to be expected. Let's go take a look at total crypto market cap. Don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for being here. Feel free to show your bags in the chat. Philly said, I still see those 50-foot satellite dishes in central Pennsylvania. So many key episodes missed due to BS. Don't get me started on dish, right? You know what was really funny to me? When the power went out, your landline still worked because there was no, like, there was never any power cable. It was just connected to the phone lines. That always blew my mind. I'm like, why is the power out, but we can still talk on the phone? The phone would ring. The power would be out, the phone would ring. And I'd be like, hello? And it was never a good phone call. It was always some BS. Giovanni said, boss dildo. Tom Selleck said, ETH above 4K, and we blast. ETH is currently sitting at 38.91.42. Looking good. Giovanni said, I don't own them. I'm just excited. We got some runners in the trenches again. Let's go, let's go. All right, boss. Which one? There's boss of farts, boss of Ibiza final boss. I don't even know what Ibiza final boss means. Where is dildo? Dildo. We found Uranus, but we cannot find dildo. Hey, green dildo. It's down 30-something%. Woo! Getting almost shafted. That's always fun. $429,000 market cap. Viewer discretion is advised. Boss. Oh, dang. Boss did run. Ibiza final boss? Okay, that's what I thought. We're doing a good job. Doing a good job. Let's see. Holders. Somebody owns 2%. And they did buy. Whoa. This guy's up a lot. His initial buy. His first buy was 391 SOL, 66K. That's crazy. DMC on SWE. Let's go take a look at that. Yeah, this thing's a runner for sure. Very impressive. I'm not gonna do any TA on it. There's no TA to be done. Number go up, dude. Number go up. That guy's gonna take profit soon though. That 2%er, and that could one clip the entire thing. All right, let's go look at DMC on SWE. DeLorean. I feel like I've looked at this. Okay. What's nice is zero. Zero's literally down here. So it's nowhere near that. It launched. Got a little launch dip, and then a slow sell-off, and then a flat line, and then a grind down, and then it popped immediately right back up to the mean, which is the average. Currently 52.78, and it does look kind of like it's flagging. Question is, when is it going to break out? Is it going to do one of these? Take a look at the RSI. RSI was overbought for a hot second. It is good right now, sitting right at 60. I want to look at the Twitter and the website. 330K liquidity, $15 million market cap. So their liquidity to market cap ratio is pretty crappy. Alexa said JJ said he has a green dildo. Did I? All right, boss. This is the other boss. My bad. Boss of farts. Boss of farts doing pretty good. Okay. 200. Whoa. DeLorean Labs, the official DeLorean. Oh, what? Okay, Web3 account driving the future with DMC building on SWE network. So is this actually affiliated with the company? Interesting. So they're around. They're active. I think you're on top chat again. Oh, I am. I refreshed to see how many likes we had. I just haven't read through the chat, though. That's funny. You said Netanyahu's ears look like satellites. A stablecoin rank 18. You were talking about Athena. New coins, man, compared to others. Philly said phone lines carry 30 volt for the old phones. Degenair, DMC on SWE. And then Flexus said, what's a dildo? I think you're on top chat again, because I've said numerous things you've missed. Tom Selleck's code said it's a runner. It's a track star. All right, guys, let's go back to Bitcoin really quick. 117, 115 even. Whoa, congratulations, Tom Selleck Scope, once again on your victory. Degenair said it seems like a hidden gem. A hidden is kind of pushing it. I'm loving this stuff, though. This is beautiful. Is this actually directly affiliated with DeLorean? Car marketplace with Patrick Stewart? What? Am I crazy? This seems huge to me. 15 million is not enough. Maybe I'm dumb. I'm adding it to the watch list. I'm sorry, guys. I have a soft spot for ugly cars. I'm probably going to buy some of this. I got some SWE tucked away. Not financial advice, of course. I'm going to close it before I say something I'm not supposed to say. Anyways, Bitcoin potentially rebounding. Currently sitting at 171, 128, and 68 cents. Looking good. Let's go check out the daily. Daily closed. Daily closed green as F. Look at that. Beautiful. We're going to do the same thing that we did back here. Green, and then red, green. Green, red, green. We'll see, though. Oops. Flex said it's Foxy on there? Probably. That makes me think of Austin Powers. Foxy Cleopatra. Foxy, Foxy, Foxy. What chain is that? Linea? That sounds like a SCD. I got a really bad case of Linea. Okay. So we got a top, and then a break above. It's currently sitting above that. Barely. So we had a break above and a failure, and then a second break above, and it's currently testing right now. Let's get a flat line right there. Boop. Okay. ETH, basically. This is ETH. L2. Oh, this Linea. I hate the name. The name is awful. Linea. People creeping on my window. Hey! All right. I remember. This is one of the few things that I did when I was a kid that I feel bad about. But it is kind of a funny story. I got in so much trouble too. My fiance, at the time, she was just my girlfriend. She was in the car. She was pissed. She was like, "Why would you do that?" Me and my buddies and our girlfriends were driving around town, and I was being a jackass, you know. I think I locked my buddy like went to the bathroom at the porta potty, and the porta potty butted right up against the parking lot, and I parked my car in the door so he couldn't get out. That was pretty funny. So we leave.
And we're driving down one of the side streets in town, and there's this lady like mowing her lawn. Don't judge me for this. I genuinely feel bad about this, but it's a funny story. And she's mowing her lawn, and she like clearly has headphones on or something, and she's mowing. And as we drive by, I stuck my head out the window, and I just went, ah! And she literally freaked out. She went, ah! Like ran away as I was driving away, and I feel so bad about it to this day. That poor lady probably thought she was about to get hit by a car. Dang. Flexa said Portaloo. That's such an awful name. That sounds like a fun. Portaloo sounds fun. Who's Lou? He can come with me? He's portable? I love Portaloo. He's like, how you doing? I'm Portaloo. We going on a road trip, boys? Portaloo, let's go. Jay Shu said, I just wanted to say, this is by far the worst community on YouTube. You should move to Daily Motion, where you belong, just saying. Who's Daily Motion? Recognized the Ned Reckoning, said that voice sounded like that turtle. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So this, I'm going to move down to these candle closes on the 4-hour time frame. Jay Shear said, JJ, what the F? What are you with the Fing? Because I don't know what Daily Motion is? Alright, so we broke above. Let's see if we get a retest at 38.19, if we even need to. We're at 39.04 right now. What about B3 on base? I like the little double bottom structure that we got on this thing. B3. 85.8 million. Very, very choppy sideways. Tom Salkscoat said Portaloo. Be what they call it in jolly old England. I just discovered that like people live in those long boats on like rivers, and it looks so cozy, dude, especially in the winter. Okay. Potty is what babies take a shit in. Why do babies have to take a shit in something different? Babies take a shit in a toilet here if they're shitting in anything other than a diaper. So you got a little double bottom action here, and then it's resistance, support, broke below, and then it's support right here. So technically, yeah, I guess you want to see a close above this 31.5, I would call it. Oh god, I'm blinding myself. Could be a sleeper gaming coin. Yeah, gaming coins are really big gambles to me. I like Avalanche for gaming. It's super bottomed. I would look at the inflation rate if they even have one. Created by the X-Base team. B3 is the first horizontally scaled hyper-operable gaming ecosystem built on top of Base. Buzzwords. Token sniffer scores bad. Quick Intel has an issue. So does Go Security. Check into those things too. Flexa said, wait, I'm confused. Y'all babies must be 4 foot tall at a few months old then. Well, they have little baby toilets. How the fuck can a baby use a toilet? They have like kid toilets. We don't call them something different. Why would you give it a different name? That just makes life complicated. So the kid thing is a potty, and the adult thing is a portaloo, or just a loo. That's funny, man. All right, let's see. We got a little bit of green, a little bit of green, a little bit of green, a little bit of green. Actually, still there's a lot of bit of green. Penguin's a little green. So market's a little indecisive right here, but we're chilling, we're chilling. Bitcoin dominance. I'm so excited about Bitcoin dominance closing. It's, come on, break 61, break 61. It closed below 61.08. No, mate, we made the language.
That's actually that is the most reasonable argument I've ever seen. I rescind. I the defense rests. No further questions, Your Honor. Oh shit. That's actually a totally fair point. We made the language. Dang, you got me there. You got me. Are you sure? Oh, shoot. My face hurts, man. My face hurts. We made the language. That's funny. You guys did in fact make the language. That is actually completely true. Did you guys have Portaloos though back then? Huh? Oh shit. Alright, Bitcoin dominance indecisive on whether or not it wants to bounce at 61. Bitcoin itself is struggling at Tom Selleck's corn. Tom Selleck's goat's corn. Gotta finish up. Take care, fellas. Take it easy. Flexa, thank you for smashing the like button, for stopping by, my friend. Happy Thursday. I'll see y'all tomorrow. They used to shit in outhouses back in the day. They didn't call them outerloos. They called them outhouses? That's the most English shit I've ever heard of. I don't know, that would have been nasty. It's pretty similar to what we have now. There's just a little layer of water separating everything. I do thoroughly enjoy the idea that people's houses would explode though, because they didn't have the little whoop, the pipe right here, this thing. When you flush and it does this. And there's a little bit of water sitting in here that separates the gas or whatever. The like fart gas in here. That used to just leak, because before they just had a hole. They just had a pipe with a hole, and that gas would just be in your home. And the second somebody lit a candle, if somebody pooped too much that day or whatever, if the sewers were extra nasty, like someone's house would just explode. Could you imagine, dude? Oh, did you hear what happened to old Frank? Yeah, he got caught with a poo cloud, blew his whole fucking house up. Dude, getting the poo cloud, that's like the the shittiest lottery ever. The poo explosion. That's awesome. Chase Shear said that was a good stream. Love y'all. Good night. Yeah, I guess I should probably call it before I get in trouble for doing bad accents. Oh, I'm gonna go. I don't know. I'm probably gonna prep for another emergency stream because it looks awfully pumpy. Am I gonna be able to go anywhere? I don't think I should go anywhere. I think that's a dumb idea. I think going somewhere is a bad idea right now. Ending the stream is a bad idea. Number go up, guys. Number go up. Maybe I have to get off. It's called a P trap. That's hilarious. Bitcoin 117,440, and that's it. Yeah, I guess I'll get off. If you guys want to leverage trade with no KYC, check the link in the description. I highly recommend Bitunix or Ourbit. Not financial advice, of course, but the affiliate links help support the channel. Otherwise, you guys can super chat and all that stuff. As always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you guys for stopping by. Smash the like button on your way out, and good night. Happy Thursday.